Hello, my name is Iwen. In this lesson, you'll be learning how to document medication and IV administration. To begin, go to your patient level desktop, which is a little house. Click on your MAR/IVAR tab and expand your EMAR block. That way, you can see everything in the window, including the buttons along the bottom. Down the left side are the medications listed. Make sure you scroll all the way down in case there are more meds that are not in view. Across the top is the date and the time that the medications are due. The X marks the time that the medication is due. If you see red along the side, that means that advisories or instructions exist for the medication. This column, the last administration column, will show you when that medication was last administered and documented. Okay. If you do not see your time frame in the window, for example, right now, May 30th, 10:34. So I want to give my 10 o'clock meds. To go down to 10 o'clock, I'm going to press next to see the next block of times. Okay. So I want to give these two medications. To document that you've given a medication, you click on the X and it'll become shaded to show that you've selected it. To select a whole column, for example, if I had multiple meds due at 10:25 and I wanted to select all of them, I would click the top of the column and the whole column will be selected. To select multiple meds one by one, you would hold the Control key and click on the X. Okay? Then press OK to administer the medication. Now read your transaction line. Enter date, time, procedure was performed. If it was done now, it's defaulted to now and you would press OK. If you want to enter a time, go ahead and enter the time that the medication was given. So I'm going to say that my medication was given now and click OK. Okay. Now you see the status of these medications is incomplete. So that means I need to continue editing. Okay. Then I'm going to select both of these medications. And to select multiple medications, I'm going to click once, hold my Control key, and click the other medication. Click OK. Okay. So for this albuterol nebulizer, I have to fill in all the bolded fields. Okay. Is this a first dose? I'm going to put yes. And it's done by aerosol. Okay. And I'm just going to go ahead and fill in all the bolded fields. If I want to skip fields and I'm stuck, click the Go To button and it'll unlock you and you can go to whichever field you'd like. Okay. Go to 20. I'm not sure what happened there. Let me try again. There we go. Okay. And okay. If you want to document other vital signs, you would click here, but I'm finished. I'm going to press OK. All of my bolded fields are filled. And I just want to double check by scrolling up and down. And then I'm going to press OK. And it brings me to the next med to edit. Is this a first dose? I'm going to say no. Admin type, I'm going to say aerosol. Then I want to skip down by clicking Go To and clicking on the fields. Pulse, I'm going to put 80. Okay. Respiratory rate, I'm going to put 20. Okay. And then press OK. And OK. And I'm going to check that all my bolded fields are filled and then click OK. As you can see, the incomplete status dropped off, so I'm going to click OK. And this Administer All button appears. I'm going to click Administer All and Accept. Okay. And then the X's should have dropped off from the meds that I just administered. I'm going to refresh just to make sure I see everything. Okay, so on last admin column, you see May 30th, 10:35, May 30th, 10:35, that these medications were due. Were given, I mean. Okay, so to reschedule the medication, for example, if a medication is due, but a patient is off the floor for procedure, you can reschedule. So first, you would click the reschedule button, and then choose the med you're going to reschedule. I'm just going to choose this medication right here, and then click OK. Then you have to choose a reason or enter free text on why the patient or why the medication is being rescheduled. So I'm going to put not in room, then click OK. And reschedule time needs to be entered here. So I'm going to put N for now, or I can put now plus 30 minutes to say I want to give the med in 30 minutes. Press OK. Then you have to verify the time, the new time, and then click accept. Okay. Then I'm going to click refresh just so I have the newest information. And you see that I have this medication now due at 11:07. Okay. Now let's say that I'm going to cancel a med because the patient has refused. Okay. Let's say I want to cancel this medication. So you would click cancel and then select the medication you want to cancel. Click OK. Provide a reason. I'm going to say refuse med, or you can enter free text. Click OK. All right. And then accept your cancel of events. Okay, I'm going to refresh again. And the X dropped off. Now let's say that I canceled that medication by mistake, or the patient decided that they want to take the medication. So I'm going to reverse the cancellation by going to my patient desktop and go to the MAR/IVAR tab and click Event Cancel/Resolve Reversal. And here I'm going to look for the medication that I had just canceled. So first I need to go to today's date, May 30th, on this computer. Okay. This patient has been here for a long time, so I need to reach the very bottom. Okay, almost there. Okay, almost there. Okay, here's the med that I had canceled. I'm going to select it and click OK. And I'm going to say canceled in error. Okay, and then accept. And it'll appear back on my EMAR. Okay, let me expand and then refresh just to make sure we can see it. Okay, and we have the medication back on. Now let's say that I documented that I gave a med, but I documented the wrong time. So I need to do an event time correction. So once again, go to my patient desktop, my MAR/IVAR tab, and I have this med time correction button. Go ahead and click that. and select the medication that you want to fix a time for. I'm going to say this medication that I didn't give it at 10:35, I gave it at 10. So go ahead, select it, enter the new time. I'm going to put 10, click OK, accept the new date and time. Okay, and as you can see, the time had changed. Okay, and press OK. Now let's say that I documented that I gave a medication, but I either documented an error or the patient spit it out, but for whatever reason, I need to cancel this documentation. So once again, I'm in my EMAR block. I'm going to expand the window so I can see everything. And I'm going to click Med Summary. And then you click Admin History. Okay. Then select the med that you documented an error. Let's see. I'm going to do, let's do, let me find a med that I gave earlier. Okay, let's do this one. I'm going to click it and press OK. All right, and here's the documentation that I had given the med, and I'm going to cancel the event and select the whole column by clicking the top, then press OK. Enter cancel comment. I'm going to put documented in error, press OK, and then accept the cancel. So this documentation has been canceled. To put it back on your EMAR, you're going to have to contact the pharmacy to have them put it back on. Then OK. And that's all you need to know on how to document medication administration. IV documentation will be in the next section. Thanks.